What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Manchester United career mode on Soccer Manager 2017. If you've not been watching this series so far, go and check out the previous episodes on the channel. But if you have watched those already and you're up to date, then let's get on with this episode. So today I'm going to start off with something a bit fresh, a bit different for episode 9, and that's actually a press conference kind of styled thing. This was recommended by the user Maxwell Football Club, one of the fans and subscribers of this channel, so thank you for your suggestion. So we're going to use him as if he is the press today, coming in and asking me questions. And the question that he's actually dropped onto the club and myself is saying that an insider at the club has in fact come out and said that we are interested in the Atletico Madrid player Antoine Griezmann. Is this true? Now, I can neither confirm or really deny at this point, but what I do want to say is a very, very good talent in the world. He's kind of an interesting player, kind of a player that we obviously need after last episode. We got 2 draws and a loss, and at the club at the moment there's a massive lack of goals up front. We need that attacking prowess, and Antoine Griezmann is a fantastic player. He's somebody that all teams around the globe will be looking at. So I guess we'll just have to wait to see what happens next transfer window. All I can say, he's a fantastic player. So guys, if you do like this kind of style of me answering the press and answering the commenters in the channel, be sure to comment your press conference question down below on this episode. Maybe we can make this a regular thing at the beginning of each episode, and also it's a bit of a chance for me to interact with the subscribers and put your comment up on the videos as well. So I hope you enjoy that, and let's do that maybe more in future, we'll have to see. But let's get into today's episode. So as we can see, we're going to quickly check out so far what our approval rating is. The chairman of the club, approve of us only 61%, so not too bad, but the fans are not too happy with us at all. Fingers crossed we can change that very, very soon indeed. So we're going to continue on and get through a few more days. So a few more matches are going on in the Premier League today. Sadly, we are not one of them. So we're going to go ahead and skip these, see what happens. As you can see, Chelsea get a win over West Ham, sadly, Liverpool lose. Well, not really sadly, we really don't mind about that. The same goes for Watford beating Man City. Bit sad for them, not so much for us. Leicester get beat by Tottenham. Not really good, as we were hoping to overtake Tottenham last episode. But no problem, we will move on from there. So this match is going to be played at Old Trafford, and some of the key players for Everton are in fact Phil Jagielka, Romelu Lukaku, Leighton Baines and Ross Barkley. This game is it's incredible looking at some of these ratings compared to other games like FIFA and PES. I mean, Phil Jagielka is 91 rated, and so is Romelu Lukaku. The same rated, that is just, you would never see that on FIFA or PES. So after last episode, guys, I was in fact inspired to change up the formation that we were running. I'm actually really sick of the fact that we weren't getting good results from the 4-2-2 formation. So the formation we're going to use against Everton today is going to be the 4-3-3 formation. As you can see, we've gone with a pretty interesting lineup. We've gone with a strong defence. We've actually swapped out Darmian, who was playing right back for the majority of matches, giving Cereces a chance out at the right back position. We've gone for a pretty strong defence with Pogba pushing forward from the centre, Martial up top, and the 2 wingers, Mata and Mkhitaryan, can hopefully make a difference against Everton. So the match has got underway, but fingers crossed, all I can hope is positive stuff from this changing of formation and team. I wasn't happy with the 4-2-2, so hopefully we can get something of a better result here. As we can see, it is an attack for Everton. It looks like a foul in by Blind. What's it going to be? Is it going to be a yellow? Hopefully a yellow, not a red. It is in fact only a yellow card. Looks like a foul that we might have to change up a bit. But Mkhitaryan straight away with the throw-in onto Martial. Mkhitaryan threw back into the box, and it's a Pogba goal. Finally, we've managed to get Pogba a good goal from the centre of midfield. Maybe this lineup is what's best for Pogba pushing up. Is that Martial through? Was that onto? That was 2 shots then, I believe. I believe that was one from, I think Mata crossed it into Martial, and then Mkhitaryan got a rebound shot, but luckily for Everton, the goalkeeper was there to save it. Looks like a foul by the Everton player, Barkley. Oh, yellow card for Schneiderlin on Barkley, I'm guessing. Okay. So we're coming up to half time now and nothing has in fact happened. I'm actually quite happy to have a 1-0 result so far at half time. It's pretty good for us after our last results. So we made 2 substitutions at half time, taking off the 2 players with yellow cards. Quickly we are on the attack. It's a Pogba long shot but saved by Joe Robles. But the 2 substitutions that we did in fact make then were Schneiderlin off and also Blind off. We also swapped Sirises from right back into the centre back position and then swapped on Darmian in right back, and then it's a red card for Chris Smalling. As we can see here with the substitutions that I was talking about, Schneiderlin off, Blind off, and then we brought Darmian and Herrera sorry, it's kind of got over my head this, but look, it is in fact, oh guys, it's not good. So guys, in fact Chris Smalling did in fact get a straight red card, which is not the best of things, but luckily we had the defenders to swap on. We've swapped on Rojo for Thiago and we're actually going to swap him on. And as we can see, here are the substitutions that I made just before that I was talking about. That's in fact Herrera and Darmian on for Schneiderlin and Blind off because of their yellow cards. But none of that matters now. It looks like we're going to have to go quite defensive. I'm going to change the instructions to not as much attacking. Let's go attacking. Let's go fast paced. Let's go actually normal paced. Defensive football for the time being. Not what we wanted. It looks like an Everton attack, and there we go. That's the last thing we needed. It's actually a goal for Everton in the 60th minute. Chris Smalling's red card seems like it's absolutely messed up the performance of the team, and it looks like our dream result that we were looking for is not going to come through. Everton attacking again. David De Gea making silly mistakes, but luckily managed to recover it. But there we go. There is our result. It's going to be a 1-1 draw against Everton. On the upside, Paul Pogba did get man of the match, a 10 rating, and to be honest, we absolutely dominated them, but nothing came of it. In other news, Arsenal did win and also Southampton won, but we're more upset at the fact that Arsenal won. That affects the table. Let's have a look how that's affected us. We've now dropped down to 5th as Arsenal have overtaken us, which is not the best result so far, but fingers crossed we can work our way back up and overtake them and get up near that top. As you can see, the results for Manager of the Month have come through, and as you can see, the unknown manager of Watford apparently won Manager of the Month. That's a bit of an odd one, so yeah, they don't know who the manager of Watford is, but he won Manager of the Month, whoever he is. Mystery man indeed. As we can see the Team of the Month. We've got Chris Smalling in there, we've got Darmian in there, we've also got Harry Kane, who's apparently a centre midfielder now. Bit of interesting stuff there. But let's see, yep, so Chris Smalling won Player of the Month, so that's pretty good for us. And then, as you can see, Victor Fisher of Middlesbrough won it in the Premier League for Young Player. Our next matchup today is going to be against Swansea City FC, so fingers crossed we can get a good result against them. And here are the other matches. It looks winnable for all the other big teams against Bournemouth, Sunderland, West Ham and West Brom, so we need a good result against Swansea. Here are some of Swansea's good players. As you can see, we're playing at the Liberty Stadium, so they do have the kind of favour over us, but we are the bigger team. We've got Federico Fernandez, who's 90 rated. Luckily, he is a centre-back, but we can break through that, hopefully. Sigurdsson, who's also 90 rated. Some good players in there. So coming up for this match against Swansea City, we've gone for a pretty odd and different formation. I want to get a good win under our belt to get back the momentum into the team, and as we can see, we've gone for a 3-3-4 formation. It looks pretty odd on paper, but fingers crossed it works out for us. We're keeping 2 of the centre backs far back on the pitch. We want them to stay back. We want Pogba pushing up through the centre, and we've got a pretty strong team all round. It should be beatable for us against Swansea. So the match is underway straight away. I've also changed the tactics as well, but as we can see, Mkhitaryan attacking up the wing through to Schneiderlin. Schneiderlin passes on the ball to Martial, and it seems like it's paying off, guys, already. It looks like Martial has managed to get us a nice little goal. It's a throw-in for Swansea. Oh, it looks like Pogba's gone in for a particularly nasty foul there. Fingers crossed it's nothing more than maybe a booking, maybe a warning, maybe just a yellow. Yet it is just a yellow. We can keep him on the pitch until half-time and then maybe swap him off. Once again, another attack for us down the wing. Mata with the ball, Mata crossing it through to Rooney, and it's a Rooney header, maybe even a bicycle kick, we can only dream, but it's 2-0 up against Swansea. This is a good result, it looks so far. Fingers crossed we can keep a clean sheet as well. So we've been pulled up at 36 minutes, sadly with a Schneiderlin injury. We're going to swap on a guy that's not had much of a run in the team, Bastian Schweinsteiger. So as you can see, we've come in at half time. Nothing much has gone on since that substitution of Schneiderlin off because he's injured for Schweinsteiger. We're actually going to sub off Pogba because of his yellow card. We're going to put Thiago on, and fingers crossed Thiago can get something, because I don't think he has scored a goal for us yet since he's come. I may be wrong, correct me if you do know down below. Coming up to the 60th minute, and it looks like a Swansea City attack. Not the best of things, Baston coming through, but David De Gea, safe hands McGee. The best man on the pitch sometimes for us, but manages to pull off a fantastic save. It's a long ball up to our defenders who are pushing high up. Another attack for Swansea, but honestly you should not be pinging shots like that at De Gea, because there is no chance. Another attack for Swansea. It looks like they're piling it on hard. As we can see, Sigurdsson trying to get that near post. Looks like it bounces off the post and nothing comes of it for Swansea. Once again, another attack for Swansea. This is absolutely ridiculous stuff. Baston straight through one-on-one in the box with De Gea, but De Gea pulling off another fantastic save. How Fabianski's got a better rating than De Gea so far this match, I'll never know. But once again, a long ball up. Come on, Martial through. Come on Martial, come on, knock it past him. Oh, it looks like it comes off the post. Once again, down the wing for a final attack in the 89th minute. Mata crosses the ball through to Rooney, and Rooney gets a goal. That's 3-0 against Swansea. It's a big result for us after such bad performances in the recent games. 2 assists for Juan Mata coming back into form, and along with that, so do the team. So good result there. And to be honest, Schweinsteiger had an 8 rating that game, so maybe a guy that can even take over the place of the injured Schneiderlin, maybe even take his place in the team when he comes back from injury, but rightly so, Wayne Rooney got man of the match. So the last match of today is going to be against FSV, which I'm not too, is that Mainz? I think they're more known as Mainz, so we're going to go and get to that match as soon as we can. As we can see, we've got Yunis Mali, who is 89 rated and their best player. They have some pretty decent players in rating wise, but never heard of them before myself, and we are in fact playing at the Opel Arena. So this is the lineup we're going to go with. I had faith in it after the 3-0 defeat of Swansea. I would kind of put Mainz and Swansea at a similar ilk and level, even though the Mainz are in fact in the Europa. So fingers crossed it comes off good again. If not, if by half time we're getting smashed, I'll try and change the formation and maybe make it better for us. But as you can see, some substitutions have gone in, and yes, that's mainly around fitness reasons. So the match is underway, and as we can see, we are down the wing attacking, and Martial straight away with a header from the wing crossing. I believe that was from Herrera. Now it's an attack for them, but safe hands, David De Gea is there to stop it. It seems like it's another attack for them, but luckily they're shooting from the edge of the box, which is no problem for David De Gea. We're in fact at half time going to make some subs and then carry on from there. Oh, and as you can see, it is in fact a goal for Manchester United again. It happened so quick, I didn't see who scored it, but in fact it is Martial for us. So as you can see, they had an attack then, nothing came of it. It's looking pretty good for us, this formation so far. It seems to be getting us good results. And as you can see, that is how the match ends. That is what we needed, another win, another assist for Mata. Mata is becoming the assist king. But once, as usual, it seems like this is how the game goes. It seems like the opponent goalkeeper manages to get man of the match, even when they concede 2 goals against us. But guys, that's where I'm going to leave off today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. We'll get back into it. Luckily, the form has come back this episode with our last 2 matches. It seems like the 3-3-4 formation seems to be like the way forward for this team. But thank you if you have been watching. Be sure to get your presser and questions, you know, if you want to be seen as like the media asking me questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. But yeah, get them down in the comment section below, and we will hopefully respond to them and get a little bit of a thing going on. But thank you very much for watching. See you in a bit, guys.